Good evening. My name is Damita Ford, and God has blessed me with the gift of writing stage plays. A few weeks ago, I was caught off guard when I was asked about my personal testimony. Immediately, my mind went to all the things that I didn't have to be delivered from, such as the smoking and the drinking, the partying, the using drugs. But after I took time and I really thought about it, I was reminded that as an 11-year-old child, I sat in my home church, which is First New Christian Fellowship, Missionary Baptist Church, and I witnessed a deacon doing what we as children called at that time catching the Holy Ghost. I witnessed not only him, but I witnessed these other seasoned saints being caught up in the Spirit. And I didn't know what all of that was about. But the one thing that I knew was that they had a certain peace about themselves, and that this wasn't just at church. We had the opportunity to do outreach ministry in which we went to the various convalescent homes. And the conversations that I would hear these Christians speak about, how no matter what was going on, they had faith in a God that would always bring them through. This peace that they spoke of is what led me at the age of 11 to walk down the aisle. While giving my pastor my hand, I gave my heart to Jesus Christ, because whatever it was that they had, I wanted it. You may ask, what does all of this have to do with me and the gift that God has given me to write plays? And I'm glad you asked, because when I thought about it, I reflected on all of the various plays that I've written over the last 40 years. And I realized that all of these scripts had at least 4 things in common. We dealt with forgiveness, reconciliation, love, and compassion. All of which, without them, it's impossible for us to have the peace that God intends for us to have when he spoke in John 14, verse 27, where he states, "My peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you." The reason that it is important for us to forgive is because without forgiveness, we remain stagnant and bitter. And for many of us, this can go on for years. I tend to agree with my pastor, Norman Johnson, in a sermon he preached years ago when he spoke about forgiveness. He stated that forgiveness is not the act of forgetting, but rather the effect that when we do remember, the sting of the actual offense is gone. It doesn't hurt as much. And that's a sign that we are truly forgiving. In the various scripts that God has used me to minister through, we confront these issues of non-forgiveness and how it affects our families and destroys our communities. In the script, No Greater Love, we're introduced to a father and a grandfather who are in search for peace within their neighborhood as they take a stand against the gang violence that is destroying the place that they call home. We hear the cries of this grandfather as he walks from corner to corner, looking at the various memorials of the children that have been innocently gunned down, when he cries, "How much more? How much more?" In My Brother's Keeper, we look at the lives of the homeless within our community and how they seek for us to have compassion and love from those that walk past them every day on the way to their beautiful homes. The day the music stopped, we see a family coping with the devastation of unforgiveness and bitterness as a child faces the decision to care for a father who has resented her from birth. In this particular script, we also deal with Alzheimer's and how it destroys a family as they come to grips with accepting this illness. In Wise in His Own Eyes, we take a journey with the family as a son discovers what true unconditional love really is. In Shackles, we learn the meaning of forgiveness within the family as we see this family torn apart with incest and betrayal. In the script, Joy Does Come in the Morning, we journey with the family as they seek peace after losing their faith when faced with an unexpected death within the family. We struggle through a season forgiven. We struggle with a couple as they seek to find love after heartbreak. In the script of Steadfast Faith, we watch a family as they struggle to reconcile, to learn how to love again after unfaithfulness. In the script Faith Meets Fear, we journey with a son as he struggles to find his faith and compassion in the midst of being afraid when he has to face his past. And in the script The Promise, which was the first play that I've written, we learn that God does keep His promise of faithfulness, even when the pain of unforgiveness weakens our faith. Currently, we're working on a production entitled Release It and Let It Go, in which we journey with a family as they struggle to find strength to forgive when faced with the unforgivable. If you're interested in this production, please feel free to join us on Saturday, August the 11th, at the Tree of Life Women Empowerment Fellowship Annual Release It Conference. There you will be treated to a powerful word spoken by Pastor Paul McCauley. You will also hear from our guest speaker from Grand Prairie, Texas, Katie Stewart. And we will also have a youth speaker, Kristen Patterson. We open this conference to male and female alike, as we will also take time to honor one very special husband and one very special wife. This conference will take place at the Best Western Golden Sales at 6285 East Pacific Coast Highway in Long Beach, California. For more information on this particular conference, please email the Tree of Life Empowerment Fellowship at treeoflifeempowerment@gmail.com or call 562-443-1271. If you're interested in any of the other productions I've mentioned, please feel free to contact KTYM Media at ktymradio@gmail.com or by calling area code 310-672-3700. Thank you, and God bless.